Hello, and welcome to Nut Time. I'm Evan, and today I'm trying something a little different. As the title suggests, I'll be discussing the new Ratchet Clank trailer that just dropped today. This isn't usually the style of video we make here at Nut Time, but I'm trying to experiment a little and explore a variety of games, starting with this. Ratchet Clank is one of my favourite gaming franchises and has been since I was a kid. So yeah, a trailer and a short blog post just dropped today, revealing more about the game, including the brand new Lombax name reveal. We'll start by looking at the trailer. It opens with a bit of a story setup, a celebration for our titular characters, interrupted by Dr. Nefarious, who teleports them into an unknown dimension. As made obvious by the characters' dialogue, Ratchet and Clank have been split up, and interestingly enough, they seem split up for the majority of the trailer. Now, we've seen this before in the PS3 Future trilogy, mainly A Crack in Time, so it's slightly surprising that Insomniac would go with this plot point again, but maybe the trailer is a bit more of a misdirect and they will actually be together for an extended period in the game. We got a proper introduction to our mysterious female Lombax here, and as many online had theorized, her name is Rivet.
I'm Rivet. Let's go for a ride.
Wait!
We then cut to gameplay. Like Ratchet, she seems to use a similar set of gadgets. Here we see the use of the swing shot along with a wall running maneuver before a quick montage of planets. I imagine the majority of the planets we'll visit throughout the game will be brand new ones, however, alternate versions of some planets we have seen in the past will also return, like Sargasso, Torrent 4 and other elements like Mr. Zircon's statue here. Cutting to this planet, we see Rivet hit a crystal, which seems to shift to a different planet or something along those lines. It has a similar colour scheme to a lot of the imagery used for the promotional material for the game. I think this will be a great showcase for the PS5's super fast SSD, being able to switch entire environments in an instant. One last quick story note. Rivet says to Nefarious, "You have returned."
Emperor Nefarious, you have returned.
To me, this suggests that the original Nefarious from her timeline, or dimension, has been killed or has gone missing, and our dimension's Nefarious has travelled here to fill his place as Emperor. We then get some really nice looking cutscenes and gameplay moments, including the return of Ratchet's hover boots. Before closing the trailer out, we get a brief bit of gameplay from both Ratchet and Rivet, who seems like she'll take on a much larger role than originally anticipated in terms of gameplay. I think these gameplay sequences look pretty amazing in terms of visuals and mechanics. All the particle effects and animations on screen really bring the gameplay to life. I imagine this will look amazing in 4K. Rivet's dash mechanic looks especially neat here, and it might add a much needed level to the gameplay's fluidity and movement. You can tell that Insomniac have taken what they have learned with Spider-Man and its locomotion and gameplay mechanics and applied similar techniques here. The sound design seems absolutely great here as well. The firing sounds of the weapons are super satisfying to listen to. Speaking of sound design, in Sony's blog post, they confirm that Mark Mothersbaugh, I think I've said that right, is scoring the game. Having worked on various games in the past, as well as movies, Crash Bandicoot, Jak and Daxter, and even Thor Ragnarok. His band's music accompanies the trailer here as well. There's a few snippets of the score up on SoundCloud, and they can be found linked in the Sony blog. I'll link all of this down below as well if you want to have a proper listen or a read of the blog. Also on the blog post, we see mention of 5 new suits of armour that work with both Ratchet and Rivet. They come with a digital deluxe edition of the game, and they can be mixed and matched during both gameplay as well as the brand new photo mode. This is something I'm personally super excited for. I can spend hours in a good photo mode. The last noteworthy point is that there will be a new state of play on April 29th. That's this coming Thursday, which will feature more gameplay of Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, so if you've caught this video before then, it might be something you want to check out. So yeah, that's about it. Something quite different for both me and the channel thus far, but something I'm personally super interested in and wanted to share, and it's maybe a direction that we could take with the channel. If this is popular, I'll for sure make more content on the game, but until then, thanks for watching.